Welcome to the National Real Estate Network video training program. This video is part of a series designed to help beginning and experienced real estate investors with the different aspects of purchasing and investing in properties. Be sure to click the link in the description to become a member at 27monthlymeetup.com.
So tonight's going to be all about outsourcing and lead generation my way. So I promise you'll get benefit. I'm going to have a section where I give tips. And you guys will find some pieces of this really interesting. So this is what I'm going to cover tonight. I'm going to cover the concept of lead generation from my point of view. I'm going to take it from a simple structure. I'm going to talk about my journey, good, bad, and ugly, and I've got some bad and ugly. I'm going to give you some tips, purchase leads, and then outsource. I'm going to really talk a lot about outsourcing. Then I'm going to talk about lessons learned from all this, and then give some examples. And then we're going to talk about being in the kitchen. Basically, when I talk about being in the kitchen, that's where I go figure out how to do stuff like nobody else is doing it. And I try it and I fail. And then I try it again and I fail, and then all of a sudden I hit. And I'm going to show you stuff I really hit on. And, I'm telling you, when you're working with low-cost people, low-cost infrastructure, you can come up with some really great things in the kitchen. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk about how I make money in real estate using these concepts. I'm going to talk about the keys to maps. I'm going to talk about how to get to the top of Google with maps. And we could talk about how to get to the top of Google on a website, but I don't know if you want to share that or not. The person that I hire for major companies that I get that need to have their websites at the top of Google, that person's in the room. I'll share something about it. You guys can talk to him later when you get his name out right there. So we're going to talk about how to get to the, how you could hire me for under $6 an hour and what I could do for that, what I would generate. So I absolutely telling you that you'll probably get an infomercial from me, and because I've got a service that works anywhere in the U.S., and this video is going to be playing over and over in the U.S., so that's why I want to talk about that. Services that you actually need to have, in my opinion, in this business, and then what comes out of the kitchen, and then I'm going to talk about, we're going to cover a transaction coordinator. So, like, you could be a small player and get access to somebody that can do everything like a bigger player like Todd can do. And so, Todd's going to be talking about that and talk about how you can get a virtual system. So that's a lot of stuff to cover, so I'm going to get going. Is that okay? And you can stop and ask me questions through it. I'm good with that. So this is what I do right here. So I'm in Michigan, and I sell towing leads. And how do I sell towing leads? If you did a search on your phone right now and you said towing, one of my map locations would come up. If you were in Waterford, one of our map locations would come up. If you were in Pontiac, one of our map locations would come up in the 3-pack. So basically, what you need to know about it. This is about service-related businesses. So any business that goes to the customer, like dumpsters, appliance repair, roofing, saunas is a brick and mortar business where usually you're coming to somebody. But any service-related business, I can tell you that the majority of the calls go to the map location because people are looking for emergency needs, they're looking for a phone number to call. So when your stove's out, you need an appliance repair guy. So, and most stuff goes through Google. I'm not going to talk about percentages, but let's just try this. You're in Waterford, right? Towing Waterford.
towing around water for TW.
I don't want to say the name of the company, but this is our map right here, okay? But it's the first thing that comes up. So you can see that the maps pop up first. Not all the time, but they'll be on the page. But if you really look at the number of people that have towing maps that come up, there might be another 50 of them. You follow? So the only thing that counts is to be in those top 2 or 3, okay? Because that's who they're going to call. So the same identical concept is going to work when you say cash for your house in Detroit, cash for your house in Clinton County. So that's, you want to pop up. So I'm in the towing business, and I'm in the towing business without owning a tow truck, okay? But once you control the leads on anything, you actually control the business. So if I was a younger person and I wanted to get a tow truck, and I've got calls coming in from everywhere, I could cherry pick the good calls, and I could sell the bad calls. Do you see how you can start to kind of, if you control the lead, you control the business. So I'm in dumpsters in 13 states. So I was in the dumpster business, had a partner in the dumpster business. We didn't get along. So I finally come to the point I said, you take one map and I'll take one map. And we'll just, draw maps. At that point, he was like, made an offer to buy it. I took it out in the market. We sold the business for not a lot, like $85,000. But remember, it's just an internet business. The company that bought the business freaked out because I instantly took them to almost $1 million a year. Okay, they then hired me back, and today they pay me 3% of their gross revenue, and I'm in 13 states, and they're paying all the cost of everything. Now I'm in 13 states with dumpsters. If you have a website that's at the top of Google and you build a map location, you almost instantly are going to go into 3-pack. So like if you Google in most cities dumpster rental, budget dumpster comes up to the very top, and they have a map location, so it's in that 3-pack, okay? So I found the person I needed to put them in that same position, and now they've hired him to build it, so that makes my job a lot easier to follow. So now you can get your maps even if you don't have the #1 website, you can still get them to the top, and I'm going to go over how to do that, but I got to really work to get there. So, so appliance repair, same thing. I have some appliance. I have a guy in New Jersey. He's got about half the state. I generate over 1,800 calls a month. They go over 2 minutes. So everything I do on the internet, I track. So I can trackable phone numbers. So I actually now have a service where I record the calls. So when I'm doing that, I know exactly what's going on and when the deals are good. So, and then now I work for a charity, and I helped set up some of their maps, and I did the work for them, and or you want to come up and speak to my computer. So I'm now in 50 states with map locations, and I'm also now set where I can brand recognize. So if you said the name of my charity, and then you said Chicago, what would happen is I would dominate the entire page, including the websites going down. So it has brand acceptance in like 100 of the largest cities in the U.S. Yeah, just open up the email. I just want to give an idea. I'll keep going. Okay, so I'm just going to go down this just to give you an idea. This guy's in India, and is it at the top? Push this up. Well, we'll start there. Just to give you an idea. This is a company that I hire that automatically posts to Craigslist. They're a professional company. And so I'm in all 50 states, and I'm in there with junk cars. And I'll cover that in a second too. Like right here, whoops, go back up there again. So if you see this one, oops, right here, see it says car donation? Just go ahead and click on that. I even opened this email. So this is a 1990 Buick 98. It's being donated. So it tells if it runs or not. Just keep going down the page, go back. So that's coming off a map location. I'm just trying to give you an idea. This is just the past couple hours or so. Let's see. Here's one that just sold a car. Here's another car that sold. Or one that's sketched. I'm sorry, it's been assigned. Here's one that just came in. Click on it. Let's see what it is. Right here. What did we get this time?
87 Ford Econoline.
All right. You guys looking for a junk car? But what happens in Florida, people are dying.
26,000 miles.
Oh, low mileage. Sounding better.
Yeah.
So in Florida, what happens is the cars might be 10 years old, but they've got 20,000 miles on them. They're super clean. So this is acquaintance. So now I'm selling those cars, right? Pedal's the company that buys them. So what we're going to talk about today is how you can put a process together where I'm not actually doing anything in this process, okay? So, and then on the same page, let me go back up. We're looking for Ash. Right, yeah, go ahead and just click on that. So he's got 21 map locations pending today. So he built 21 maps in one day. Now, down the road, they'll go after you, okay? So, let's go back and look again. I'm just trying to give you an idea. Here's somebody that just got me a PIN number for a map. So, go down a little bit further. This is kind of risky. Stop here. This person here brought me a reputation management person. He has film crews where he owns trailer parks, and he's got issues, okay, from the news channel because the trailer parks weren't quite looking the way that the news channel company thought it should look. So, and then, another car donation. You guys got to get excited over this. This is like
2002 Hyundai.
okay. How many miles?
179,000.
Only 179,000.
A little rusty, missing paint.
Yeah. Does it run?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So there
But
you
it
go.
has 4 flat tires.
Yeah. Challenge.
Yeah.
So you kind of got a flavor of like, I'm not doing anything in this whole process today. I mean, I wanted to put it together and set it up, but it's happening. So we'll go back to this PowerPoint. There we go. So I do reputation management, I do junk cars, I do decks, I do painting, I do water softeners, I do facials, fix your car. I do air duct clean, I do chimney sweep, I do weight loss, I do septic tank cleaning. What we're doing right here tonight, we're filming everything. That's all going to a real estate club membership site. So when people join it, so everything's geared towards generating something where you create a process, but you're not exactly the process. So I do clock repair here and in Dallas, and I do car donations in 50 states. I got clock repairman twice, so I must be high on that. So you got an idea of that. Those are all similar to the real estate stuff I'm doing. So once you get something going, there's other things you can do with it. So this is an email I got from my partner. His name's Chris, and him and I are in the towing business together. So we're also in the real estate business together. So Chris in the real estate business goes out and puts the bandit signs up. He hammers them, he puts them everywhere. He's the one who gets in trouble when something's put in the wrong spot. And he's also the one taking the risk of doing all that. Then the people call, the calls come in. Sometimes he takes them, sometimes I take them, sometimes I forward them to Todd. It's been different over a period of time. So depending upon where those real estate calls are coming from, it depends on who I'm dispatching to. But anyway, Chris sent me this email because I told him what I was doing tonight. So he says, systems, you put them together, you put systems of people and resources to accomplish something bigger than just yourself. You delegate it, you're early in your business life that you can accomplish more by getting other people to do it rather than doing it yourself. So when the person sitting here is doing either reputation management for me or he's building a website, it's my job to bring him the lead and a very good qualified customer, which you say the current one I got you is very good, right?
Oh, yeah.
So if I bring reputation management, he's going to earn the biggest amount of the money, but then I'm going to be along for the ride. Do you follow? So it's like a dispatch. So there's nothing I'm doing where I have to be the person there talking to people. And in the real estate game, I'm either Maureen's got people that are with her as agents that are putting deals together where I'm 50% of the deal, and I might be 25% of the deal or whatever. I'm closing a deal for a church Tuesday, and I hired a transaction coordinator to do everything. So I'm removed from that 100%. And she's running to the church, getting the paperwork signed, doing everything. Same thing Todd looks at and he's going to talk about. In my world, outsourcing is a system where you create and delegate work to other people to accomplish your goals. So I think it's the key to the next level. So this is what I'm going to talk about somewhat tonight. So for under $6 an hour, I can build a system identical to that. Like for example, Todd's in the junk business. He's in the trash business. Him and I talk trash all the time. Sometimes about dumpsters. I could take something where I put him on the maps and kept his phones ringing, and he'd either be paying per lead or he could sign up for the program I'm talking about here, and I could build him something. But when I build that, I've learned from experience that people don't have the patience because it is the least costly thing that generates the most leads, but it takes time to build. And who Americans are is they all want immediate gratification. So you have to wait for that gratification. So once somebody really understands that, then I can build it. So what I do now with customers is I say, I'll build it. I'm going to give you the phone numbers are going to be yours if you get it in 18 months because I want to make sure they're fully on board. And that's how I structure it. And if they bail earlier, who do the phone numbers belong to? And I can move it somewhere else. So anyway, that's what I'm going to walk you through, how you can build that. And you can do everything I'm doing, you can do it on your own. I'm just saying that sometimes it's better. So this is my journey. Graduated college, went to work for Shell Oil Company. I'm working 80 hours a week. I got one of the highest paying jobs of all the other marketing students that graduated. I got the company car, and I think I'm somebody. And at the end of the first year, I have the highest sales results of anybody else, and I'm ranked number 6 out of 6 salesmen. At the end of the third year, I was ranked number 1, but I wasn't working for the company, and I won a trip, and they gave me a marketing award. And I was only working about 30 hours a week instead of 80 hours a week, because I was going to quit. I took a Dale Carnegie course along the way, and it was, I was a glad hound, and hey, how you doing? Full of enthusiasm. You don't criticize, condemn, and complain. I was a graduate assistant for Dale Carnegie. So I basically got moved to the top. And what I did was I bought out one of my dealers in Birmingham. And then over the years, I had like 10 service stations. And then I started buying service stations and selling them. So I'd wait for a service station to close. So, Ernie, you guys old enough to remember when Texaco was in our market? Texaco exited our market. So they handled all the sales of their service stations themselves. And what I noticed was that their signs would fall off the stations and stuff. So what I did was I helped them. I put my sign on their station and I sold their stations for them. And I tried to deal with them to buy their station, and then I had my own buyers. So that was, I didn't have a real estate license, I didn't know what I was doing, but I was buying and selling service stations. So that's basically how I started to get interested in real estate. So, and then from that it led to, I was doing police towing, and I'm towing for 5 police departments. I ended up starting a junkyard from scratch in Pontiac. And the first month I lost $25,000, second month around $20,000. But at the end of 1 year, I was like generating a good profit. And by the end of the second year, my mom had developed cancer, and I wanted to stop what I was doing and stay with her until she passed. So I sold the business. I sold for $1 million. The guy came within $100,000 of paying me off, and I ended up having to do a land contract forfeiture, and I got the whole building back and everything back, and I got to sell it again. Right? So. And I ran party stores over that because the service stations I had were party stores. And then I got into real estate investing, and I've done like 3,500 deals. And I at one point ran a nationwide, I was a for-profit fundraising company that raised money for charities like Habitat for Humanity. And we advertised donating your real estate. And we had billboards, and we did it on radio. Out of all that, I had like a lot of failures. At one point, I owed $250,000 negative. It was a negative net worth of $250,000. It was a bit more clear. And I never went in bankruptcy. I worked my way out of it. And then in like 2000, when everything crashed, I crashed with it. So I'm an old man then, and I'm filing bankruptcy. So I had to start all over. And that's when I got into the internet. So in 2008, I had a competitor that was connected with the Free Press. So he came out with an incredibly negative story about me on the front page of the Free Press. And you were around, you remember that? So it was like devastating to me. So then I had to learn how do you, and then when they had the court case that went with the newspaper article. I won the court case, and the judge declared everything, that I did everything right, and it was just the opposite. But it didn't matter, because I was tried by Google. So then that's how I learned the reputation management business. That's how I learned to get into the internet. That's the motivating factor that switched me on. So that's my past. So for you guys.
Who was the investor?
Pardon?
I said, who was that investor?
He was indicted, and
I thought that.
If you Google him today, it's sad. But not by me, by his own doing this. So,
Yeah.
God has a way on the ground. And but the worst moments of your life, the best things happen, is it taught me a whole new business. So, and I'm a walking expert. If anybody gets in some serious trouble, I should talk to him. Oh my gosh, I can tell you how to be in and out of a creditor's exam in less than 5 minutes. I can do things that you would be very thankful for. So I said $250,000. It's $750,000. I had a lot of big banks I owed money to. And so I'll just tell you, so when you get judgments against you, then banks, they can demand a creditor's exam. So what that does is they give you a subpoena. You have to bring all your assets, in a box with all your books and everything that you own. And they're going to ask how much money you got in your wallet. And they're going to, oh man, it is tough. They ask you everything you can think of. They'll will take the diamond ring right off your wife's finger. I'm serious. So, after doing about 6 of these creditors exams, I was like, and they go 10 hours. They just exhaust you. And so what I did was I had all my stuff that was compiled. I smeared dog shit around the box. And then I had mustard and mayonnaise and salad dressing. And I smeared it all over my body. And then I took a bottle of bourbon and I took a swig of it and I dumped some on my head. And then I went into the creditors exam. I walked into an elevator. Everybody in the elevator would get off. I stunk so bad. And I had a roll of breath mints. I went in and I sat down at the table. I was prepared to answer every question they wanted to answer. I'd be out in 5 minutes. They made their own assumption about what was going on with me. And my wife was able to settle the claims for 10 cents on the dollar. And I got myself out of bankruptcy. So, I mean, when you're in trouble, you're in trouble. So you gotta learn to be creative. So,
No, I'm sorry. I have to say.
you don't want to know all that next stuff to do all that. Don't you?
No. I'm saying it's really hard to understand the value of what he just said. I mean, yeah, he does all this shit, but you're talking about
If you're a person,
thinking it through. It's like, I mean, you're taking people's thought process and you're working it to your advantage. You understand what I'm saying? You're taking things that you know about people and you're using it so that you can get yourself out of trouble. This is like $1,000 worth of information.
there's a book you can get that's the best book out there, but it's hard to find. It's called How to Outfox the Foxes. So, but if you're in trouble, you should know.
That's crazy.
So these are tips for you. I would be using, there's 2 sites. I would use Fiverr and SEO Clerks. They're both outsourced services. So you can buy anything you want on Fiverr for basically $6. Now it used to be $5. So you can go in there and hire an assistant. You can go in there and get citations and stuff I'm going to talk about. You can get backlinks. You can, I'll get into a little bit more. And then I'm going to show you how to do maps. And maps are like the greatest. And I'm going to show you how you can do it, use them in your real estate business. And then I would do bandit signs today and still do, but I'm going to do it with somebody else putting them up and splitting the money with them. Because I don't want to be driving around in Detroit. Although it is a good exercise if with a bandit sign, I don't know if you got any of them here, but you put roofing nails in it. You put, like if this was a bandit sign, you put a roofing nail here, then one here, then one here, then one here. So you can zigzag it. You'd pre-punch them about a half-inch roofing nail. Then you would preset all your signs. You have to have the coordination of the sign going this way, so the wind, and the wind blows, and wrap the sign around the pole. And then you are going to have them stacked in the back seat of your car. There's going to be 2 of you. The driver, that if he spots somebody, he'll leave you. And you're going to jump out with a hammer, and the nails are going to be pre-punched. You're going to just put them at eye level, but you're going to put the signs on blocks when you come out where the businesses are closed on both sides, and there's some boarded up houses. You're not going to go into a neighborhood that's got manicured yards. If you're in an area where it's really good marketing, or where they've got like a patrol of, they're monitoring the signs and they're not going to let you do it. You don't see other bandit signs. Then you're going to go to party stores, gas stations, dollar stores, and you're going to put them up in their parking lot on the signs that face their buildings, because when you're in your gas, you're looking at the sign. So, and you're doing the same thing in the burbs, like in Waterford. So you find locations where it doesn't create a problem with the signs up. I use Craigslist today still to generate leads. And Todd can really address Craigslist better than me. And then networking, I'm going to have relationships with people that are major networkers. So like in this room, I can tell you the person who goes to more real estate meetings and networks more than anybody else on real estate is Todd. So Todd is, his #1 goal right now is to be the biggest wholesaler in the market. So if I can provide him high quality leads, then I'm there with him, I'm there as his partner. Now, he's not going to do that with everybody, but if he sees value, and if I can get that one building sold for the money, he gets $75,000. Well,
He's learned that word.
so he's my partner, but he has a hard time saying it. So you follow, I'm not the one out doing it. He's doing the main thing, but if I can generate the right leads, then it takes off. So,
And I got that lead from network, 100%.
exactly.
Someone told him about me, and then he called me, and I told him, I'd love to meet you. I'm going to the auction at 11 o'clock in Wayne County, over in a young building, and I'll see you there. And then we talked, and then checked out a few places, and then he came to my meetup, that night, and then he wanted to talk to me some more.
So, then I'll go back to Fiverr. So in Fiverr, there's a site on there I can send it to you. It's Yellow Page Scraper. So now think about this. If let's say that you're chasing, let's say you've got a closed liquor store, or you've got a bar that's closed, or you've got what's a distressed property? You had a junkyard. So now I can go scrape all the junkyards in the entire United States. So now I've got a buyer's list for junkyards, right? Does that make sense to you guys? So, or if you've got a location, you have a party store, then you can scrape every party store owner. And then I've got an email system, I'll talk about that can blast all those guys, because on the Yellow Page Scraper, it gets their email and it gets their phone number. So then I also have a text blaster that I can talk privately to you about, and why it's a better text blaster than most text blasters. I'm able to do mass marketing with it. You follow? So, what else on Fiverr? And that scraper at Fiverr cost me like $50 or something. And I'm not sure it's there today, but I've still got the software for that. And then, so now we're videotaping this video, right? So now we have a meetup just like this in Chicago, Los Angeles, and we're Dallas, and we're building more of them. And they're watching this video. So if I do a really good job on the scraping, then I can scrape all the real estate agents. Now we're talking about the buyer's list. So now how do you do your buyer's list to get the scraper? So now you're going to scrape all the builders, all the mortgage people, all the party store owners, because they like to buy real estate. So you're going to start scraping anybody that would buy real estate. So now you have a built-in 10,000 list of buyers that you've got a property you can send it out to, or you've got a hot deal. So you say you start to cultivate your own list and do stuff with. But what's better than that is if I could go to Waterford, Michigan, and you guys have to get leads in Waterford, right? Because you can walk to it. Be a good exercise program. So now what we're doing is we're going to give you all the foreclosures. We're going to give you all the probated estates we can find. We're going to give you everybody that's delinquent with their taxes. We can even give you all the owners that own multiple properties in Waterford that own, like, say, 10 properties or more that are investors. So now would that be a good thing to have too? Okay, so there they are, right there. There they were. So there they are. There's how many are here?
148.
So 148 people. And what was the criteria that we pulled this under? Distressed. So we got their address, their email, and their phone number. Waterford, right? And right now I'm just starting an email campaign on it. now if I get the lead back, Todd's a viable source, but you're also a viable source. Because you're willing to just physically run over to them. So
Are you allowed to email them?
what?
You're allowed to email them?
With my system. Yeah, what it is these were found on the internet. We get our information from. So there's two ways that legitimately you can email people. One, they give you their email, and the second way that you can email them is implied. And what implied means is somewhere on the internet is their email address, okay? So if you get it, you can send them an email, but you have to have an opt-out on it. So to answer your questions, yes, I can. So, I'll let you talk about this out loud. That's all right. Yeah, because you need to talk to Maureen if you got it. One, you got to be a member of 27 Monthly Meetup.
Yes. Two, I can search by zip code across the country, motivated sellers, distressed properties, cash buyers with multiple properties. You know, if you tell me what your criteria is by zip code, I can do that. And I'm doing a deal right now, so anybody who's a member of the monthly meetup for the next 72 hours, anybody that signs up, it's gonna, you know, for a minimum of 6 months, I'm gonna do 100 meetings per month for $100. So it's lucky.
And if you're in good communication, you're sure you're legitimately going after them. She's great to work with. She wants to see you win. So, we'll get into this. So, has anybody got questions about any of that? But if I get somebody, it'll be you and Tom, okay? Because I don't get number 2. So on lessons learned. So, the most key thing about what I do today is I have like little to no overhead. When I was in the real estate business and majorly out there, I had an office we paid $6,000 a month rent for. I had monumental overhead, and I don't have anything. I work from my bedroom, so you know it's just me and the dog. And we live on a little lake. I can look out, and all I see is lake and trees, which is other houses on the other side. And I get low labor costs, very low labor costs. So I set up repeatable processes, and I have people in India that have worked for me since 2006. The one guy that runs my show, that's how long he's been with me. So, and
If he dies, does you live okay?
good question.
So sad.
No, I mean,
At
someone
least you won't worry about me.
He's saying that someone take
No,
over.
can someone just step in and keep it moving?
Yeah, yeah. I'm actually structuring myself so that, like, I'm more likely to go before. Yeah, he's a lot younger. So, yeah. He looks at me as his grandfather, so that gives you an idea.
I do too.
It's good. So, pieces of my business like reputation management. At one point, this gentleman and myself worked on the 24th wealthiest person in the U.S. and was charging him $10,000 a month for reputation management. So, and we've had some pretty high-paying people for that because when your name is at the top in a negative capacity, it's very difficult, especially if the news network or stuff like that's got it up there. So understanding and knowing how to do that's important. So the dumpsters was the second thing. I made really good money off of that. So the company I'm doing did $6 million last year and on 3% of gross revenue. So towing, I'll tell you my towing number. I do nothing. I have a partner that does 100% of everything. So we got the capacity to put towing maps up because once you understand maps, you can put them up anywhere and you can do it. So, but finding towing guys that, and I used to be in the towing business, remember? Tow truck owners and towing companies are a different mindset than most people. And they don't trust a lot of people, and it's, so what I did was I went to a towing truck manufacturer because the tow guys trust the manufacturer, and he's got people. So we were charging $5 for every phone call. And
Most of the phone calls.
yeah. And I can tell you, I consistently generate like $4 grand a month on towing. And that, which means my partner's getting the towing manufacturer's getting every $5 we collect, he gets $1. So now he's moving us into Dallas, Texas, where he's got somebody, and it just keeps expanding very slowly, and it works. Okay. Anyway, so then all those different businesses I created, I call it, I go to the kitchen. Okay. So the kitchen's where I figure out, try this different stuff to see if it work or won't work. And the person sitting here, he's in the kitchen way more than me. So, and then once I'm starting to figure stuff out on maps, I share it with somebody like that. He shares the other with me, which I can't stand to do, but it's nice to understand the concept. Because that's not my cup of tea. Because earlier we talked about you kind of got to niche into one thing. So what I am is I'm a map factory. Okay, so so out of going there, you end up creating systems and you end up outsourcing. So I can tell you right now, I have 2 models for national franchises that I can generate enough incoming calls to go nationwide with a national franchise and fund it. And they're 2 niche opportunities. And I already worked with one company that would hit, when the people called their call center, the people wanted to get a gun out and shoot the person they were talking to. The call center was so bad. If you call my call center on the charity, they start the phone, it's out of Atlanta, Georgia, and they say, how can I make you smile today? And they do an outstanding job. But
I heard it. It's great.
yeah, so it's you gotta have a really good call center, and that call center costs me each month about $1,600, 24 hours a day. They're answering the phones, they're generating leads to us. They come here to Michigan, they generate over across the street from where I live to a handicapped person that's in a wheelchair that had that's an incredible guy who used to pick up and fix up cars. He then dispatches that lead to a company called Pedal, or there's some national companies that buy cars. So then you saw when I did the email, Pedal's there. So out of doing the charity stuff, Pedal approached me and said, how would you like to generate us leads for junk cars? So I'm doing Chris, the other guy that I talked about with the towing, on his own, he generates leads into the junk car thing, and then I generate leads into it. But I generate leads on an automated basis. I'm using automated posting software, and I showed you that earlier on my email thing, that's generating us, and I don't make a lot off of it, I make a couple $1,000s a month, but it's another system that's generating me money. So, but I'm figuring all that out when I start to, what I call going to the kitchen to do it. So now I've spotted this franchise opportunity that I'm testing. The one now that I'm doing, it's in a niche appliance repair type of business. And then I've got another one that is more undesirable. I would like to say like sewer cleaning, but it's not sewer cleaning. But it doesn't have status, but it makes good money, and it's a great franchise business. So out of doing this, you can start to see opportunities. The charity stuff that goes on later, I'll come back. Like, talk to me in 6 months. I'll show you where I take that. So let's talk about real estate investing now. Okay, that's what you came here for, right? So map locations are great. So if you did a search right now on your phone and you said cash for your house, cash for your home Detroit, this map location here is the only one that comes up right there. That's my map location. But that's not the phrase that everybody's searching under. So before I leave here, I'm gonna tell you all the different ways you have to focus on that map location to have it come up for more than one search term. We buy houses, sell my house quick. You've got to come up with all the keywords. And one way you can come up with keywords that's the best, the most legit way, is like if you start typing right here, you start typing in cash for your home, what happens is Google automatically populates, Google starts to give you all the terms. They're giving you the terms based upon their relevance, okay? So those are the terms you want to start coming up for. So then this is cash for your home Macomb. That's us there, different map location. And then this is cash for your home Oakland County. But on top of these maps, I've got another 30. And they're like in Flint, they're like all over, okay? So my best map locations are ones that I'm talking about from a lead generation guy. I made my most money off of have been like Macomb, Oakland, because I got one in Royal Oak, and I gave them to somebody I met in one of these meetings, and the guy had he generated like a $16,000 markup on one, so that meant I was getting what? $8,000. And then the other one was a really high number too. That got my attention, so I haven't generated that many leads off of that, but now I'm building out a lot more in the birds with that attention. And I'm like beating the streets in Waterford now with a different system too, using different systems. So do you guys see how you can do that? So now, how you can just do maps very simply is how many friends and family do you have in the metropolitan area? None? Co-workers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can get some maps. So you want to just create the name, go on Google, and order a map location, get a PIN number. When I say a PIN number, what Google does is they send because they don't want to be a fake email or fake address, so they're going to send looks like it's like a postcard, but you have to open it up. It's got a PIN number. Then you have to put that PIN number into the map, and then the map gets activated. But that does not mean your map's going to go in that position. So there's things you got to do to get the map to come up. Of course, if your website was number 1 on Google, it would be right there. But you have to hire somebody like this to be able to do that. So that means I have to get the map up other ways. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some of those other ways. Okay. Okay, so I just said it. So just because you're there doesn't mean you do it. So you need to be 1, 2, or 3. So everybody understand. In Google, now there's certain people that we know that we spoke, they're buying AdWords, so they might be on top of your maps with their AdWords. But it's costing them $20 or $30 for that particular spot. So how you get them to come up there is what you name the map. You have to make it very relevant on Google. So how you make it relevant is whatever the map name is, which in this case was cash for your house or home or whatever it was. So now I'm going to put up a press release for that, and I use a press release service that posts in. I'll give that to you. It's really good. It'll get it on like probably 15 to 20 television networks channels, and they're high domain authority. So, would you be willing to do a Google search for me? Okay. So I'm gonna name the citation as citations like directory sites, like Yelp's, Merchant Circle, Hot Frog, Foursquare. Now, I'm gonna build 30 of those. Now, where am I gonna find somebody that would do 30 citations really cheap? Fiverr, yeah. So for $6, I'm gonna get 30 citations. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create all kinds of backlinks and anchor text words pointing at the citations. So I'm going to put out 60,000 more backlinks that point back, and they're going to be like blog posts and stuff, pointing to those with different keywords, which are like we buy houses fast, Macomb, cash for your house, Macomb, we buy houses, Macomb. All those keywords are going to be there, and then there's going to be keywords with zip codes in it, okay? So those are all going to be put against those directory sites, Yelp, Merchant Circle, Hot Frog, Foursquare. And then I'm going to build 30 social sites, social profiles with that same name. So you got to have, it's called NAP, name, address, and phone number. The name of the map, the address. If you're not showing the address, you remember service-related business, you go to the customer. You do not have to show the address. So now we're using your mom and dad's house, and you're telling them your address will not show unless you get me pissed off. And then it's going to show, and they'll come right to your door. So treat me right. No, but you get the map up there, and then
Whatever community you're in is where it's
Yeah.
started.
so now you're working Bloomfield Hills or wherever they're starting to generate more leads. Now you want to have a local phone number, right? So phone line's only going to cost you $1, and you're going to use the site called Twilio, Twilio. You're going to get a local phone number for whatever city you're in. And do the search for Driving Successful Lives Chicago. So the name of my charity is Driving Successful Lives. So now we're in Chicago, and we're going to search. So what's the first thing that comes up is map locations, right? Now go on down the page. So we got a presence. Now look. Now we're starting to appear here, and that's our website. Keep going down the page. That is top classifieds, something.
Ads for donations.
And there might be a press release that will show up. But then if you even search the brand name, we got a press
That's
release.
for top nonprofits for Driving Successful Lives. Yeah, that's charities.
So you see it's got brand acceptance too. So if you're doing all that stuff, then it starts to pop up underneath it. So I can do that across the US, and I've got brand acceptance, right? Now I've done that with no donations, no nothing, just I built it out of my own pocket. And last year we gave out like 30 cars, and we've done all kinds of stuff. We had a lady that had cancer that couldn't get a job. We gave her a car. We did the great job on it. She ended up getting a job at the post office. So it's been like really rewarding doing it. We haven't made very much money doing it yet, but it's something that will come with some salaries once we've got it more established. So, and it works. So yeah. So yeah, and if you give back, it comes back too. So that you get an idea of. So you got to do the same thing with that. So we'll go back to the PowerPoint. So now you're doing the citations, you're doing social sites. Now you're going to do a press release. Press releases cost more money, but if you're not at the top, then you start looking, how can I create the authority that'll push it up there, okay? But now remember, I've got like 30 sites, so I've actually got people I've met that I ask, can I use your address, and can I build a site, can I do this? So, and then my phone starts to ring. And then once you've got them up there, it's like cha-chunk, cha-chunk, cha-chunk. So everybody, okay?